Welcome to Georgeway Math TV.
Like, let's say that right there was a 1/3 plus a 2/3, right? The bottom numbers are the same. So all you do is you copy one of them and then you combine the top. 1 plus 2, and that is 3. So that is really easy, right? But what if the denominators of the fractions are different? Well, I'm going to do those two questions that you see right here. Okay, so I'm asked to add these two fractions, right? Okay. The first thing that I want to look at with fractions when I'm adding or subtracting is to check the bottom numbers, right? To see if they are the same. And they are not the same. So I have to make them the same then. And to make them the same, I know I have to find my LCD. So I'm going to have to find the LCD for those two numbers. And LCD means I have to find the multiples of those two, right? Okay, so let me do that quick. I know how to do that. Multiples of 3 and 5. Multiples mean you keep adding the same number. So 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus 3 is 12, plus 3 is 15, plus 3 is 18. And on this side with the 5, I'm going to do the same thing. I keep adding 5, right? So 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 5 is 15, plus 5 is 20, plus 5 is 25, plus 5 is 30. Oh man, I love this. So that was the multiples. Now, the first number that will be on this side and on that side, the first common multiple is going to be my LCD. So now LCD, we're looking for you, LCD. When you are LCD, all right, let's see. So the first number that I see 15 right there, and I see 15. So that is the first common number. So that is my LCD. Okay. So now that I know my LCD, that is going to replace these two bottom numbers right there. So the 3 is now going to be 15, and the 5 is now going to also be the LCD, which is 15, right? So now the denominators are common. But what will happen with the top numbers? With the top numbers, I know the rule is I take the LCD right there and I divide the first fraction's denominator. So denominator to denominator, right? So 15 divided by 3 is 5. And I times it by the top number, 1. So 5 times 1 is 5. So that was for the first fraction. Then I move on to the next fraction. Same rule. The LCD divided by that denominator right there. So 15 divided by 5 is what? 3. And then 3 times 2 is 6. And now I'm adding, right? So just bring down the plus sign. And now that the bottom numbers are the same, I've learned that when that is the case, you just copy one of the denominators, 15. And then you just combine the top. 5 plus 6 is 11. So the answer for this question is what? 11/15. Okay, so when the bottom numbers are not the same, this is how I'm supposed to do it, okay? Now, what about when I'm subtracting? Well, it's the same as with addition. Again, with fractions, I'm always going to have to check the bottom numbers to see if they are the same. And this one too, this is a 5, that's a 10. So they're not the same. So that means I have to make them the same by finding the LCD. So LCD of 5 and 10, I'm going to have to find the multiples of those two numbers. So multiples of 5 and the multiples of 10. Multiples mean you keep adding the same number. So 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 5 is 15, plus 5 is 20, plus 5 is 25, plus 5, 30. And let me stop a little bit and do this side. 10 plus 10 is 20, plus 10 is 30, plus 10 is 40, plus 10 is 50, plus 10 is 60. And then the first number that is on this side and also on that side will be my LCD. So what is that first common multiple? Okay. I see a 10 and I see a 10. I mean, there's a 20 and 20, but I want the least one, the least common multiple. So it's 10. So once I know my LCD right there, I know that's going to replace my denominators right there. So the LCD is 10, so that goes right there. The top numbers are now going to change too. And the rule is I take the LCD and I divide it by the first fraction's denominator. So 10 divided by 5 is 2, and then times the top number. So 2 times 2 is 4. And then on this side, same rule. This LCD divided by this denominator. So 10 divided by 10 is 1 times 3 is 3. And then I just drop down the sign, the minus sign right here. And now that the bottom numbers are the same, we know what to do. I know all I have to do is I copy one of the denominators, 10, and combine the top. 4 minus 3 is what? Is 1. So my answer is 1 over 10.
Please don't forget to subscribe, tap the bell to be notified for new videos, and share.